Okay, I would say that I've never played Hades before, but that's not technically true. I did play it during early access. Somebody put it on Subblock. Oh, I didn't do this DirectX install. I'll do that while I talk here. So I did play it when it was on Epic Games Store only, and I played it for about an hour, and I thought it was pretty cool. And I was like, well, I really want to wait until this is completely released because I don't want to have the roguelike thing of playing most of the way through an unfinished roguelike. And now it's done. I've been hearing amazing things about it. I love Supergiant games. I love Bastion. I love Transistor. I've only played about an hour or so of Pyre, but Pyre's great. Tell me you're making a roguelike Supergiant game, and I'm instantly sold. So I'm pumped. Let's check it out. This is on the voting spreadsheet, so we'll be playing it at least once a week until we finish it. Oh, also, if you wanted to see my reaction to it in early access, that will be in the video description below in the future on YouTube. God mode, subtitles. Reduces the chances of losing the mouse cursor while frantically trying to not die. Makes you tougher, more so whenever you die. Oh, that's cool. I like calling it God mode. I mean, it fits the flavor of the game, but you make it clear that it's not a developer-intended way to play. Display. That all seems fine. Oh, it still has my old save. All right, well, I'm just going to start over. That's interesting. I went ahead and bought it on Steam just to make sure that I wouldn't have to deal with any like old save shenanigans. I guess it just stores it in the same folder.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share.
God mode's an accessibility thing. I'm not picking it.
Mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
I remember from early access that it has this cool thing where you get story every time you die, which I think is brilliant. That's a cool way to do it, instead of just making you straight up invincible.
Try and stop me.
I might need to turn the volume up. I think this game's a little bit quieter than Mirror's Edge was. Let me know if it's still quiet. Love the attack telegraphing. Excuse you. Love the destructible environment stuff too.
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Dan Olson was jokingly referring to this as the horny game.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part.
I love the art for all the NPCs, and I love that Penny Arcade comic where Gabe's like, if I drew even one of these characters, I could retire and be happy forever. Attack is stronger and can deflect. Dash deals damage and can deflect.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
Let me see if I can turn music up a bit. So we'll leave voice up. Okay. Let me know if that's better.
You wretches. Welcome.
You feel the art envy.
Darkness.
10 purple crystals gained, okay. Deflect is like a, you can hit a projectile, as long as you swing at it, it'll bounce it back.
That's what you get.
Okay. No timing as long as your like weapon
Time to collect.
touches it.
Each exit has its own reward.
Take a key, why not?
Louts.
Do you think this game's gonna be a heart rate game eventually? I might need to set that up. Yeah.
They're armored.
Bastion and Transistor, the way I would put them is they're both gorgeous games with wonderful soundtracks that are more complicated than they need to be based on what they're actually asking from you as the player. I was kind of bummed that Transistor had all these complex systems that you didn't really need to use to play the game, right? So making it a scalable roguelike is really smart. Or suddenly all of these cool systems they come up with matter. I'm not sure what just got cleared, but if you type !hide before your message, chat can see it and I will not be able to. I'm trying to stay as blind as possible here.
In the
What we
name
get?
of Hades.
Special is stronger and can deflect. Abilities that can deflect also make foes exposed. When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. I guess I'll have to start using the special if I pick that. Bonus backstab damage when struck from behind. I'm just going to try to do the most simple things for now. Oh, I just noticed on the left it's showing all of the upgrades. I'm actually curious to go back and watch that first VOD from a couple years ago to see what's changed since early access. I remember it feeling surprisingly done at the time, which is why I was like, I don't want to play this too much now. I want to wait until it's fully released. So can everything deflect, not just projectiles, if you time it just right?
Wonder where I can use this.
What rephrase? Just having the heart rate monitor on later might be worth it. Alright. Maybe I won't do it today, but we'll turn it on for next week. Oh, music is sweet. I mean, of course it is. It's super giant. Something I'm really impressed about with them, that they've, like, have this reputation that you think would get them in trouble. Kind of like CDPR getting in trouble. And they just keep delivering.
In the name of Hades.
I guess Pyre was kind of weird, but I don't think people disliked Pyre because it was bad, but just because it was weird. It was just, do I want to play a visual novel NBA Jam game? Ooh. Oh, I'm super into that. Also, I don't remember there being different rarities of these upgrades, so that's pretty dope. Very much on board with that. Yeah, I like stuff that lets me make one mistake per room or so. Sounds like that's exactly what that does.
Worthless.
Okay, so you can like knock the exploding enemies into the other enemies if you're smart about it, I guess. Or cause them to hit them. So all of the enemies have friendly fire, it looks like. They can be hurt by like the spikes and stuff in the room too. Ouch.
The underworld's power. I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Anything that involves healing would be great. So I don't know what these mean yet. I guess let's see what this is. I like that the game just kind of loads you in here, right? Without any context. I'm super into this. It's gonna be hard to part with it when I die eventually. The shield that comes up every 20 seconds or so. I've seen that design for abilities in other games.
Over there.
Oh, it was health, okay. This is a quest, maybe? No, it's some kind of currency, never mind. I thought I saw one of the big guys land a hammer attack that blew up the skeletons near him. It's a coincidence, okay. I like that wall, hit him into a wall thing, that's cool.
Coin from the dead. I'll just take that.
Bring that to my buddy Karen. These guys like treasure goblins or something? Maybe they just run away and then shoot magic at you. So can I dash into an attack in order to deflect it? I gotta play more to get a feel for what's deflectable and what the timing is. On this map only, like I don't get that choice in every single map, I assume. Let's hopefully get more relics.
I'll take it.
Well, that's too bad. Retrieve your red crystal to keep using it. Okay. Try it, I guess. This is healing, I assume.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, Palm of Power. Interesting. So this is just math upgrades instead of interesting alternative abilities. Okay. Let's keep doing this. Upgrades to existing upgrades I've selected, I guess. it's Karen.
Why, good
Who's
to
talking
see
about you?
General, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
That's great. He's a shopkeeper.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Princess reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Big fan of the voice acting.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back. I could
And the
give you
character
a
art's
man,
great.
Or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart. You stay right there.
Oh, she got me there. Ads, wonderful. Looks like there's some basic amount of locking on with that. That's nice. Shit. Fucking this way.
Tenant down.
Got her on the spikes.
That's all you've got.
Shit.
Let's see you handle this.
Handle what? More nonsense, it looks like. I gotta be careful with that dash. It's got a light homing effect on it, it looks like. Yeah, this is a heart rate game. Ah! Bummer.
Go home, Zagreus.
Nice.
Damn it. I'm home.
I was about to say, what's my countdown to prop mentions being thinking that Meg is hot?
Everyone, don't mind me.
Turn this guy on. Give me 1 second. I love how chill everyone is about
Welcome
dying.
to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
It's true.
Us more than
Back
others.
already,
Back already.
stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Well, this is your first interaction, your first death.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
You have come home.
Do not despair, child.
Next.
Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Zagreus is trying to get out
I'm
of
grateful that you put us into contact.
hell.
I know you
Okay.
took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
So rogue
Hey, Rue,
light.
I'm back.
Buy upgrades with the purple stuff, I guess. Use the mirror to grow
Let
stronger.
darkness guide me.
Striking foes from behind. Oh, that's cool. Restore a small amount of health when you exit a chamber. One time per rank. Well, I definitely want any source of healing at all. From an extra dash. That sounds nice. Unlock talents. But I need
to find
a
a
total
key.
of 5 keys. Okay,
Nyx's power.
cool.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
I'm very excited that I'm playing this
Come on,
game.
it's not that
My heart
bad,
rate,
is it?
I didn't get the monitor on, but it was easily in like the 160 range there from that fight. I feel like I remember fighting Meg in the early access game, and I think I beat her, but I maybe had a better build or was more careful.
Okay.
Lock a weapon. Rather
Let's get
save
through that
my
pink window
keys.
there. Ready.
I love how they make this so routine. It's fantastic.
Thunder. Is that?
It's my man.
Is this really him? Okay.
Cathartic milestone for this game is seeing how hotly and uniquely they drew some god or mythological figure.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Lightning strike. I have to dodge a lot anyway. I guess this is rare. 'Cause there are still boss fights that have ads in it. So,
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
oh, it looks like the lightning also hits the first target. That's nice.
Whoops.
Obviously better in
Composed of such
group.
innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
I'm just pumped that they're drawing all the different gods and different like ethnicities and body types and stuff. That's really cool.
Out of my way.
I'm not going to get Kevin Sorbo 50 times, right? I guess they're gods, they're not Greek. Coins. I only have one choice, okay. Right. I kind of wish I had taken the dash one, because that's damage whenever I'm doing something that's normally not contributing to my damage, but I'll probably favor the ones that are less common, which is going to get me in trouble.
Good enough.
I really like the way they handled the chambers in this. Isn't Darren Korb the voice of, like, all of the most exciting characters? Like, he's the narrator guy in Bastion. Dude's got some range. I see. Does he sing one of those songs in Bastion?
A centaur heart. That ought to keep me going for a bit.
So I don't have the thing that gives me the ability to deflect at all, right? You have to unlock the ability to deflect.
Come, wretches.
Okay,
Crashing waves. It's Uncle number 2. It's got to be.
cool.
Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you
Little
not?
Hades.
We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You
He's
get
pretty
yourself
sweet
out of
looking
that
too.
tower underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Oh, they're all helping. It's great. Random assortment of stuff.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the sea should be of help.
Oh, so the different kinds of elemental damage actually matter? That's nice. Noticing the different colors. Yeah, I'm very happy to be playing this game. Thank you for everyone who voted it up.
Which path?
That's got like a boss or something.
See that again, huh?
And it's got universal acclaim too, right? Ouch. I like that they added the God mode for people who don't like rogue games, but just want to see the story and the art. But they still make it pretty clear that it's not the intended way to play. So that was a bad room for me.
One called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Just damage from foes' attacks. Just damage from traps. That's a pretty significant reduction.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Yeah, I would... You know, I'm Mr. Dark Souls is supposed to be hard, keep it hard, but like, there was something good about the era back when we had cheat codes where players could like use a Game Genie and just cheat themselves infinite life. It made it very clear that this is not how you're supposed to play the game, right? And that GMTK video about accessibility makes a pretty compelling argument that you can have something like that in a game without it tarnishing the experience, as long as you make it abundantly clear this is not what you're supposed to do. This is not the intended way to play, right? I'm just glad that the tool is made available, and it's not available in a way that's in any way tempting to me, all right? It's like the perfect marriage of developer intent and accessibility for me.
This can unlock something back home.
Hey, Cookie, how you doing? What's different in Hell mode? I figured that would probably significantly increase the how long to beat. Once we beat this on stream, I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. What's the completionist how long to beat on this? I might record it off stream, we'll see.
A palm of power. Delicious.
Lightning damage, tidal dash. $95, nice. Yeah, I will play a lot of this once I finish it on stream. I'll try to record it.
Your Highness.
Hey, is it Sisyphus?
Hey, Princess.
It is, my man.
Slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Like, you see the boulder, you know exactly what you're looking at.
I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Choice of benefits.
Sure, here you go.
Huh. French fries.
Hit the spot.
I like the anachronistic stuff in this. It fits. I feel like there have been a couple takes on Merlin where he's like intentionally anachronistic, which I thought were cool.
Those shades always come back.
It wasn't me.
Stat upgrade or extra power. I'm just short of being able to do both, unfortunately.
I'll take this one.
Makes foes jolted. Oh, that's cool. I don't really care so much for Thorn's damage in these
My hair's
games.
sticking up.
One
Hey,
short.
good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you? I'm here, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting
I
here.
think my build is worse this time, so I'm probably just gonna die again, but
Your
I'll give it a
whip's not been all
try.
that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
I wish more games that were rogue adjacent would like make the dying part diegetic and like have that be part of the story. That's really smart and it seems obvious. And it's kind of crazy that a lot of games don't do it. Yeah, I'm super dead. That's okay. Oh, she's got different attacks this time. Interesting. Instead of the AoE ability from before. That's okay. That's cool. I was ready to reset the build.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
I had a pretty good first attempt on her anyway. House of Hades.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too. Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. one whose responsibility is to work on this house.
I didn't suicide her. I was hoping I was an beater, but
I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice. Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Interesting. House contractor. Huh. So most of this is just like for fun. That's cute.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
It's going to take some number of deaths for it actually to build, I assume. Cute.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
Thank you. $40. I guess having one Death Defiance is pretty good. That's for the entire run, right? I really like that Shadow Presence is just like a core ability. That's cool.
All set. I should go.
Saving my keys. I get those talents.
Again.
I like the implication that he's like tried to bust out a bunch of times before the game even starts. Like,
that looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Oh.
Enchantments for my weapon. Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Oh, I didn't know I could bet the dog. That's a bummer. Now I do.
Phew. Brimstones. Back to dust.
Oh, interesting.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Zeus, buddy.
Nephew, how about we put both our backs into this one and see to it that you go farther through those depths than you have ever managed yet?
Gonna try. I see. So Zeus gives you a somewhat predictable array of abilities. That's kind of neat. So it's like, compared to other roguelites and roguelikes, like the abilities are sort of packaged together. So if you see Zeus, you know you're going to get one of like a small handful of things once you've played it enough, versus it just being completely random what abilities are offered to you. I like that it's both a package and you can pick one of the three, and that like that's already a good thing in order to give you a little bit more control over your run, and also that you kind of know what the shape of the present is each time. It's cool.
Next up. I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Get more health. Is that monster spawn animation reliable such that you can like land damage the moment they pop in? Looks like it is. There's like a little flash that lets you know right when they're about to spawn. There's a lot of ways to increase your skill cap in this, that's cool.
Pests.
Pests indeed, yeah. I think having that ability to deflect on swing was saving me a lot of trouble before. That's a Athena ability.
You and me.
Like a mini boss theme. I know how to deal with these guys better now that I don't have deflect. Not like that.
That's what you get.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
I just noticed her little owl. It looks like the one in Clash of the Titans, is that what it was? Goofy robot owl. Special stronger and can deflect. I don't really use my special, but I guess now is an opportunity to try to start using it. Small area and can deflect.
Strength of the goddess.
My big thing is like I want to focus on one button rather than spread things into multiple buttons, so that might be the wrong way to play, but I can't press X, Y, and B at the same time, so I may as well pick one. So they've got different use cases for like single target versus AoE, but gain one nectar. Cool.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Oh, that's cool.
The power of the gods.
Really optimized play uses all of them? That's surprising. I would expect the best builds would be fully focused on one button.
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
Depends on the
And not
build.
a moment too soon.
Like math upgrades. It's nice that bosses have ads in them, so it's not just like picking waves versus boss fights. AoE is useful outside of the regular dungeon delving.
Oh, yes. Good enough to eat.
Key hype, nice. One of these talents. Sweet.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Sisyphus.
Within
Cool,
the
that makes
depths
sense.
of Tartarus reside the most wretched of all the shades who linger for eternity within the underworld. whose lord and master is especially unkind to those attempting to cheat death.
Do these lore inspection options,
Lots of wretchedness to go around, I guess.
if I see one, does that mean I haven't seen it before or interacted with it before? If it's got the little shiny icon?
Hello, sir.
I'll give him some nectar.
Hey, sir. Thought this might ease your burden for a while.
Now hold a moment, Highness. I cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return, that is.
Sorry, you haven't seen it before. Okay.
Thanks for that, sir.
Shattered Shackle. Wait, where can I see the shackle?
You know, Prince Ed, I'd not expected to run into you again, not after all this time.
Okay.
Something amiss down in the house, or what? Not had much company of late, is all.
Oh, something's just about always a
But it's not going to keep popping up after I've seen it once. I'll just interact with them when I see them.
Well, I am grateful for it. I and the old boulder there, in turn. I'm used to going lengthy stretches on my own, but having visitors from time to time would do me well.
This is a lot for the pacing to get different dialogue every time you talk to one of these NPCs. Other than Karen, I guess.
I got you covered.
Mine.
Oh, it's a good amount, too.
All right. Bye.
Kieran's shop.
Money probably would have been good there.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Kieran. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant. Oh,
I'm bummed I didn't beat her the first time. It's doing pretty well.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
It's fair.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Okay. So I gotta learn. Sometimes she gets different attacks. Trying.
No effect.
Oh god. So she's using that instead of the ground AoE attack she used the first time I fought her, right? Oh, now she's using that ability. Hey! Nice.
We've got this, Marstead.
Much too close.
Where? How? Where? First try.
Titan blood. Cool.
Ah, what I wouldn't give for, say, a healing flask of some sort.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
How did you?
Slight but not full healing. Life essence. 50% more damage striking undamaged foes for 6 encounters. Interesting. I guess I'll take the heal. So that's good for rooms, it looks like.
Can wash away my boons.
Oh, that's cool.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
Name every Titan.
Never been this far.
Kronos. A bunch of other ones. Thanks, Johan. Escape charters.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flames, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose
Blood
hideous
rivers.
sprayed contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Whoa! That was bad. Didn't realize I could walk on that. I'm already impressed with Sisyphus.
Breakers. And don't come back. Mine.
Interesting. I don't know what either of those icons are, so I will... Guessing this is Aphrodite.
Next island. Skull crushers.
Got a Diablo 2... Oh god. Drums in this song. Let's see. So I gotta bait them down or they'll never come down. Shit. Didn't even see the shadow there that time. Oof. Die to a random ad. How embarrassing. Alright.
I can do better than that.
The little blood pool he crawls out of.
What? Oh, you must have had a run-in with a spreader, huh? They're much more talented than the low-grade witches down in Tartarus, so your dad lets them stay warm up in Asphodel, I guess.
Well, it gives you commentary on what killed you. It's cute.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy?
They recently patched RuneScape so you can pet all the dogs and cats in the game.
There's a good boy.
Oh.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible.
Gonna run into Persephone?
Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or
Only
you
for
are
half the
up to
game.
something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
2 hours.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Nix. Ah,
What's that there? Something from the Fates?
That's cool. So work orders are all things that matter, so to speak, and everything else is aesthetic stuff.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
I'm going to try to continue to have commentary for this game, but I'm just having such a good time that sometimes it's hard to focus on it.
How goes it, Shane's?
Oh, is this like another player?
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to
His
uphold.
attitude
You
is
pass me again like
wonderful.
that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
$83. All right, we got the things that are able to be maxed out. Unlock talents. Oh shit, I shouldn't have spent first. Okay, well now I understand. Okay, clever. Not that great. Also, if I start using that ability more. Maybe if I get an early upgrade that incentivizes it, I'll try it out some more.
Got something new to try.
Shattered Shackle. Okay, so you have to collect these and then you don't get to equip them until you come home? Or do you get it auto-equipped when you find one in the field? Clear encounters to rank up. Oh, man. God, why does this game... Am I going to have to bust out the Passover Dainu for this again? It could have had awesome graphics and that would have been enough. The music could have been awesome and that would have been enough.
Hades is kept neat and orderly.
The combat could have been great and that would have been enough.
Sprawl that lies beyond.
Could have given you compelling reasons to try out the different relics and that would have been enough.
Time to go. That sound. That was revelry?
You got to be getting XP on everything all the time, right?
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Just gotta max them all, and then you can finally pick the one you want. Hey, got a wine, nice. Should have guessed with the purple goblet.
Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Your attacks inflict hangover. So it's drunk elemental ability. That's kind of cool. Poison.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here.
I gotta go back and watch that VOD. I do not remember very much at all from my early access stream of this game. But I felt like I had a stacking dot build and it was pretty strong.
The prince delves back into the underworld. Its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Okay.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that. Wretches.
Oh, I like that it gives you the little backstab pop-up. Great player feedback.
Key to a weapon.
It's called Sick. Hangover is better. Did Dionysus have a sprite at the time? Yeah, I think this was my build. I think I had a bunch of stacking dot damage and it was pretty good. Then I could focus on dodging and just get in a hit every now and then. Keep stacking keys. Then I'm gonna start focusing on purple, but... You're gonna see me making, I'm just gonna say it up front, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes like I was making in Dark Souls 2, where I won't take abilities that are a tacit admission that I'm going to play badly later or make mistakes, even though those abilities are probably very good. So
Thank the gods.
if it's going to give me a choice between Purple Crystal and not Purple Crystal, I'm probably not going to take Purple Crystal, because that's accepting that I'm going to lose this run. And this is going to be the run, right? That's completely the wrong way to play, I think. More purple sooner. I'm guessing the later bosses are balanced around you having some number of upgrades. But it's nice that the game feels like with perfect play you could still beat it on your first attempt. It's nice that they have the different save slots for people doing that, yeah. Is there an achievement for that?
Lord Zeus.
Remember, you've as many chances as it takes, young man, to fight your way out of the dark and join us in the splendor of Olympus.
New save as a speedrun category, nice. Just before getting hit. Interesting, so that's different from the other dash ability. Because it like homes in on them. Does Hangover stack? It's hard to tell if I'm adding more stacks of damage onto it each hit. Maybe it does? Kind of? I see, cool. So it like keeps track of the duration of all the hits you've landed, and it starts to like wear off if you don't keep it up, basically. Or does it stay at whatever number it's at, and it can keep getting up as long as you don't let it drop down step? I'm guessing it's the second one. Stacks up to 5 times. And then you can maintain the stack cap, basically. Gotcha. Okay, see how the damage amount's changing.
It's such a cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
Resist damage.
Lads.
Oh shit. Shit. I'm gonna die to one of these guys, aren't I? How embarrassing.
Anyone else?
Oh, did that replace my other one? Shoot.
Not finished yet.
Okay, well now I understand how that works. I'm glad I picked it on a kind of a bad run to understand it. Was there a UI element that I missed or ignored that showed that it was going to replace my other one? Because this one's just strictly better because it tries to hit them. I have both? Really? So I'll get a double hit?
That's mine.
Thunder Dash. Oh, lightning reflexes. Okay, I thought it was in the same slot. My bad. Sisyphus, buddy.
Well, well.
It'll tell you on the menu.
Hey, sir.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I was wondering, what brings you back around this way again? Same story as last time?
Look, I have to level with you, Sisyphus. I'm leaving the house. I've had quite enough. You understand, I'm sure. I'm going to the surface.
Oh, that is quite an undertaking, Prince. If it wasn't you yourself proposing it, I'd like to call it madness, truth be told. Though, you're just mad enough to pull it off. Well, hey, I hope you make it. Good fortune out there.
Thanks, dude. I love how Sisyphus is super chill about the boulder pushing.
A fine selection there.
Thanks, dude.
Right.
Take care out there.
Yeah, I like the characterization of everybody so far.
Perfect.
I've played some games now that feel like they do, like, for lack of a better term, ship bait. And I think that this game has characters that people are probably really going to want to ship, but it doesn't seem like it's just ship bait. Like, they also just made a cool character that's fun and makes sense based on what their actual mythological backstory is. It's not just so that people will draw sexy art of them online, right? But that's going to happen too. Everybody wins.
More souls for Stygius.
What's up, dog? Daedalus Hammer was... I guess it's more expensive, so I'll take that. So it's kind of like the pomegranate math upgrade, except it's something more interesting than just math. Like, the special hits twice, you attack, do more damage from behind. Okay. I wonder if the Pierce is able to send my poison with it, or if it has to be a front attack. I'm gonna give some
Kieran.
to Karen.
Such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
Yeah, it's the horny game.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
Friendship ended with Sisyphus. Now Karen is my best friend.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Just change how the weapon works. Okay.
No urns permitted in this chamber. I'm back, Meg.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
You kind of are, though.
Here's my way. We're only getting started. Zagreus.
I see the stat count now for not sick, hangover, right? Oh, I was trying to get a bunch of dashes in there. Didn't realize she was gonna use the bullet hell attack. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind dying in this game because of all the extra dialogue and stuff to check out when you get back.
Megra the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she
Living is harder.
My condolences.
Governing's harder.
Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
Cerberus merely feigns concern for you.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say.
I wonder where Nyx went.
Yo.
Ding 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 ding.
I keep missing it?
Okay.
I'm just choosing not to go over there just yet.
No turning back.
Poseidon, buddy.
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything, especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Oh, what's this?
Call makes you surge into foes while impervious for 1.2 seconds. Oh. Uses the stock your gas. This is like an ultimate. Okay. Well, I'm not so pumped about that, but...
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call. Brimstones.
I forgot to check for one of the drops I got, the one for giving the thing to Karen.
How fares your feud against my crusty elder brother lately? Good? Big Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you take it personal and stick with me.
Attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. Do I want to knock him away? Let's see.
Can't do that. Heads up. I'm empty.
Okay, I see the god gauge filling now. Maybe it'll be good to use on the boss.
For the mirror. Where now?
Going for keys. So I unlock all the purple gem upgrades. Still gotta get the ones that max out. I assume the one that like gives you extra lives is like maybe 2 or 3.
unlock something back home. Got to use the fountain to get out of here.
Definitely Tempest Strike.
We must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Yeah, I think I got... I want to say that I got locked. Interesting. Oh, because I have to drink from the... It won't let me forget. Okay, that's cool.
To my health, although I'm full.
Sorry, I can use my words. I think in my early access stream, I got the hangover debuff, and then I got like multiple stacking pomegranate buffs on it. It was really strong. Coins. Seems like a lot of the upgrades are pretty like competitive with one another. Coins are going to be pretty good for later. I guess taking the purple crystal is just the only one that's not investing in the current run at all. But I like games that let you make choices like that. Like, I'm going to make this run technically harder. We'll do Aphrodite, but choices with Dionysus. I'm going to try to get poison again. Well, I guess if I got poison now, it would replace my Tempest Strike. What does that do to your existing upgraded ability? Does it just get wasted if it replaces it?
Not yet.
I guess I like the knockback because I can keep dashing into them after that. Serves the upgrade replacement will be of higher rarity.
Your head. I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
Hedonism bot. Special inflicts hangover. Oh, cool. Gain max life.
Phew, that's good. Who doesn't love this stuff?
Is there a max amount of nectar that I can give to every NPC? Does every one of them get like 3 or something? I got a thing of God Gauge. That's exciting.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Max out the social links. I assume there's something else in the game that's a nectar sink, like I can sell it for money once I've maxed out all the NPCs 100 hours from now.
Gemstones. Never enough of these back at
5 gemstones. Oh, I did not realize the God Gauge is per room. Thanks. So I may as well use it. That was a good choice on their part. I think there was a special thing in Binding of Isaac, and I just never used it. Or I didn't prioritize picking it up because I would always just save it for boss fights. It felt bad. But the God Gauge is only filling when I'm taking damage, not when I'm hitting. Or other things can make it fill, I guess.
Extra blessing.
Haven't done a lot with gems. Grab those, why not? I really like the traps in the room. Seems like that upgrade that reduces trap damage could be really good. I like that it matters what direction you dodge in, and it's not just dodge to get away from the attack.
Gemstones.
Oh, there's a shop here. If I miss a shop or something, feel free to let me know. 6 encounters. We're up to 20. Let's grab this one here, that seems good. Upon demise, all money returned to Karen.
Karon's shop.
What's up, dog?
Here's the fee. Powered up. Charon, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically. I had to ask.
Oh.
Glad you like it, mate. Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you fleece me with those prices. Hi, Meg.
Oh, just the pools? Is there anything else that's like those pool shops that I've been missing?
This time before I send you home.
Let's see, how about a swift and painful death? Would that be possible?
Be cheeky all you like. You'll get exactly what you asked, and nothing more.
I love it. Gotta be better about getting backstabs here. A lot of extra damage I'm missing out on. A double dash upgrade is pretty significant for like fighting her in particular. That's pretty good damage. Ouch. So does she do that impervious thing once she gets a certain threshold of damage every time? So you can't just like burn her down really fast. You have to get some number of phases in, basically. Shit. Gotta stop dashing into traps here. Oh, I think I got hit by an ad. That was too bad. That should have been a successful attempt.
Oh, you win this round, Meg.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
You got whipped by Megara the Fury, eh? I always wanted to say that. Whipped, you know? Referring both to how badly you lost and to that glowy purple whip she's always threatening me with whenever I try to talk to her.
I get it.
You never learn.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys these pets.
The dog has enough troubles of his own.
Ooh,
Have you
doggo.
yet satisfied your foolish urges? Perhaps a lashing from the Fury's whips would set you straight.
I had it out with them already, thanks.
Such nonsense. First you defy me openly, and now you lie. On my next meeting with the Furies, we'll have a word about all this. You
It's
rest
funny.
assured.
Wish I could be there to see your face.
Renovate. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. Oh, that's cool. Switch keepsakes. Chambers may contain urns with money. Oh, so it gives you a reason to break the urns.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
You've no authority in my domain.
You'd be surprised.
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your lord father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried father's going to fire her even without something like this.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You
Cool.
know I can hear you, old man. If I
Nice.
sit down, I won't want to get back up.
What's
I
up,
heard lately
Nyx?
from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And why, I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team. Hey, the lounge is open.
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
A gold star. That's cute.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
A little chef ghost.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Cute. Just the head, though.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work. Greetings, broker.
Oh, that's cool. Limited time offer. Once per escape attempt. Interesting. Alright, I'm still saving keys for the level up upgrades. Is there a way to know ahead of time what the maxes are on these? Oh, 500. Okay. Oh, you say greater reflex, you can tell, but...
Done.
Hey, Kite's going well. How you doing?
Bye, everyone.
I will start spending my keys on weapons to try out different things once I get that last upgrade.
Fine arrow. There's
Ooh.
only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I love it. Artemis.
Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company.
Artemis
so
isn't like the other
maybe it'll
girls.
help you too.
Can deal critical damage. Dash strike deals more damage. I feel like I use that a lot. I'll take the chance for crit.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep. More brimstones?
So I gotta stack that dash attack one with the thing that lets my dash attack deflect. That would have been great.
The underworld's power. Shiny.
Shattered shackle ring. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to check for that other keepsake I got before. Try to remember when I get back. What did the second Karen nectar do? I didn't notice that he gave me a keepsake. It's keepsakes, not relics, right? Ranked up my social link with him. Okay. So the first one with everybody gives you something. The second one levels them up. And what's the max for each character? Curious what we get from presumably Aphrodite. Yo, Seafoam Girl. This really sucks.
You want to go?
Guessing that casting gets more useful if you like fully focus on building on it. I could see there being a lot of design space for it, like returning to you or you getting multiple casts before you have to pick it up.
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Varies by character.
Hello there, little godling. I have to say you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Sure. Looks weak. Does less damage. It's not that exciting. Oh, that's kind of cool and seems good to take early. Well, it does do damage.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not. Let's see.
Oh, I see it this time. Chance to drop health items. Ensure an infernal troll will spawn ahead. Yeah. It is, I know. Pains me a little bit.
Gemstones. Tombstone. Just great.
Does the unupgraded one do a good amount of damage or something? Seems like I still have to use it in lieu of like attacking or dodging, right? Because I can't press the throw a thing button at the same time as pressing another button. I haven't done any floors where I start with it yet. Yeah, it seems like it does less damage than my main attack, but maybe I'm wrong.
This one was bound to show up, I guess.
What happens if it gets stuck in an enemy?
Olympus, I accept this message.
It's design space around having, guessing this is Ares. Abilities that do more damage if your thing is stuck in them.
You've got quite the fighting
Hey, called
spirit
it.
in you there, I have to say.
Ares looks cool too.
Most
Nice.
intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Visual inflicts doom. Oh, it's like a bleed. Extra damage.
With your power, Lord Ares, maybe I'll get out of here yet.
So activated abilities are limited to the things on the left side, right? There aren't any other slots or hidden passive slots that stack indefinitely. There gets to be a point where getting a new god is just replacing an ability.
You're nothing.
Let's see, I got the handle on the back attacks.
Gods grant me strength.
Ooh. Presumably now we have additive and duplicative damage. That's exciting. Not to start.
Where now?
Anything that doesn't go in the leftmost slots can stack independently. Okay, cool. Thanks. Nice trap kill.
Should be useful.
Always could talk to my dude. Why not?
Good morning, or whenever. You know, Prince,
Or
it's
whenever.
good not having to see those Fury sisters quite as much lately. The main one, what's her name?
Just those
on your
four?
case now,
Okay.
isn't she?
You mean Megara? She's on my case, all right. Under strict orders not to let me out of Tartarus.
So she only shows up
Means you've got yourself a break.
in the chamber if you beat her in your last run. Okay.
Good choice.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Farewell, Highness.
Does shield have any special mechanics to it other than just being an extra bar of health? Like, are there things that don't do damage to shield? Or things that can hit underneath shield? Can't interrupt shielded enemies. Interesting. Because you can kind of stun lock other enemies. Okay. Ooh, does the direction of the little spawning circle also tell you the way they're going to be facing when they spawn? That's really nice. One thing Supergiant excels at, it's polish. Well, I'll be able to buy everything in the next room. I'm sure there's not some, like, special shit I'm missing here. You know if a room's gonna have a shop pool while you're in the room, but not before you enter it, right?
Next.
I missed that run with the legendary shield ability and the deflect thing from Artemis. That was awesome. If I hadn't have choked on... I think Artemis may have used her bullet hell attack for the first time, and that was what killed me.
Darkness.
Oh, there's a sound cue. Okay, thanks. Good to know. I do have that max health thing, so we should take max health whenever presented with it. Nice.
Can't get rid
Oh,
of
no
you.
Karen this time.
Oh, there you are. Just as I was beginning to think it's been too long since last I killed you, Zag.
Is there such a thing?
Admit it, Meg. You can't stop thinking about me.
Don't flatter yourself. I think of you in pain. And now there's no more need for the imagination.
Okay, I can see that AoE ability is set up a little bit better now. Shit, I tried to get away. Was not fast enough. Oh, she did multiple attacks in a row there, guys. Is that like a phase thing that lets her do that? Depthify. For a measly 30. Hooray!
I did it. More darkness.
Yeah, now I won't have it for later in the dungeon, though.
Oh, I didn't see you coming in.
Don't worry, won't be long. Exactly what I need.
Oh, punish use of Death Defiance. Yeah, we'll get some gems. Probably won't get another chance to get that, so I'll go ahead and take it.
So much for Tartarus.
Spoon.
Love that sulfur smell. Slam dancers.
I remember feeling really good about my first run in the early access. So I think it wasn't that I'm really good at roguelike games, it's just that I had a really awesome build. I kind of like that abstraction layer where you can kind of blame things. No, I didn't really have the build that I'm good with. But it isn't really true, because you always could have avoided all the damage and played perfectly, right?
Just a bit longer.
No, not today, in early access. I think that's the one where I had all the stacking poison upgrades.
Gust of air. This mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
That wing should be...
Found you. Good.
Oh, that's fair.
Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Nice. Faster. Whenever you're hit, there's a chance to dodge automatically. Just I don't want to spend on without having invested in it earlier in the run. Take greater evasion.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
Ooh, this is a tough call. I like the math upgrades, even though I have the max health relic. I imagine you eventually played Meg so much that like her abilities seem really slow and trivial to dodge. It took me a while to notice the difference in the tell between her AoE ability and her dash ability, and that got me hit a lot. I'll probably try to do a new save percent run at some point off stream, just because it can be fun to like show the difference between having learned the fights versus having gotten all the roguelite upgrades. Alright, so I think I'm going to alternate these. Try to maximize the stacking bonus. Interesting. Oh, god damn it. So I'm still not super clear on why cast is... Like, when it gets stuck in an enemy, you just have to wait for it to come back, basically. Ooh. Artemis or Aphrodite?
Not much of a choice, admittedly.
Future design space, okay. I already have the crits. Mark. Higher chance of taking critical damage. Interesting. Well, I thought about taking this earlier and I use that a lot, so let's do that.
They say a lot of things about me, dearest, and they'll tell you in your dealings with me, ample caution is in order. Let me show you why.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite.
Mad at me for not picking her? That's awesome.
Let's give her a show then.
Oh, and she's got a debuff that's interesting. It's perfect. Very in character. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Yep.
Oh, that hurt.
I wish I could deflect these guys again. That was a good time before.
You ought to worship me rather than anger me.
Well, now I've learned how that room works, so that's cool.
I'm back. Again. Hey, where's Hypnos?
When he remarks that someone's missing, does that mean that you can find them somewhere?
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Thanks, dude. I'll try to burn it twice as bright. Something, something. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I'm really glad that they formally track this. And I'm not like just talking them for the pure flavor benefit of conversations, right? Nice. It tracks how much and what their max hearts are, I guess. Cute. Alright. Keep those in mind for later.
What did I tell you, boy? Ever wasteful of your time and mine. How fares my underworld, hmm?
Doing well.
I don't know how you can stand it.
Well, at least some things are running smoothly still. Next you go to die again, do give the tortured souls out there my warm regards.
I kind of get the sense that you play this a lot.
Pet your other heads, don't bite
There's
my
like a
arm.
certain
Deal?
amount of damage you want to be doing on each floor.
His rest.
Trying to imagine it like Slay the Spire, right? Where you want to have a certain amount of potential turn damage in your deck as you pass certain bosses. Let's see.
We each have our commitments to this house, Megara. There is no shame in yours. And whilst your sisters are away, you bear their burden of responsibility as well.
I understand.
The other construction tabs are all
Am I supposed to keep
cosmetic,
pretending
right?
Nothing's changed. This house is cracking at the seams, and no one's going to admit it.
The house shall stand eternally. Although in what condition, it is ours to decide. Our obligation is to keep the house in order.
I know. You're right, of course you're right. I'll do my best. I'll do my best for both our sakes, Nix.
What was that about?
Interesting.
Anything good?
200 gemstones. What's that? That's the resource I got for beating Meg the first time, right? Is it hard to get more copies of that?
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing.
I just don't know if that's a good deal or not. I could set a bunch of things to building right away, but...
I hope you're having a nice day. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
And there she goes again.
Okay.
I want to go lie down.
Working my way to 10. Yeah, I guess that's the missing design space. A good reason to throw it in them. Alright, now I'll start using that more. Oh, I didn't realize I could get to max shadow presence. Wish I could see the max amount here, because it would certainly decide what I would pick first. Five more keys, and we'll try weapons eventually, I promise. Really favor the stat bonuses over
Time to mix up my style.
Big Chop that deals 90 base damage.
Let's see how this goes.
Interesting.
That is an ominous looking portal on the ground right there.
Oh, heart damage to...
Sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. I don't see why not.
I think I only have one other keepsake, but I haven't looked at it now. I keep forgetting.
Oh, what is that?
Chaos.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden
The most ancient
the
sculptor.
beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
It's a celestial cow. Wait, no. Wrong mythology.
Take all the evidence I find. This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello? May I ask who's calling?
The Olympians have all grown soft. Would you not agree?
Okay.
Have we met?
Although we have met in a way, I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place?
The layered
And it is my wish to make your doing so
man and woman's voice.
interesting. And And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
Cool. Forebear of the Olympians and the Titans. For the next encounters, afterward, that's cool. I like that. Nice. Move speed down. This one would be nice, but I'm going to try to focus on this run. I'll eventually come around on that. I know it's wrong.
A few chambers from now. Time to fight.
I love how much they're willing to play around with the design space of each of the different buttons. Like just completely changing the animation on your weapon
Time's up.
when you could already get that from different weapons, you know?
Surprise.
Are there any enemies that cannot be backstabbed that do not have a back? Cash or Aphrodite? So I can see how many more encounters I have remaining on the ability there on the left, it looks like. The little refresh icon with the 2 next to it.
You've had a brush with Megara the Fury, haven't you? Oh, I know a thing or two about that one. Though lately we Olympians no longer mingle with those living in the underworld. You're the only exception.
Probably undervaluing weak.
Strength and beauty.
Oh, I like the animation on that. It's very pretty. Everything is pretty, but...
A fountain chamber.
Dionysus attack. Oh, you know it. It looks like this chopping attack also stuns them a little bit better, maybe?
The boon I got from Chaos has a new effect.
Hey, boons in effect.
Lord Dionysus, it's been great getting to know you, so please accept this humble offering.
Now that is something. A right princely gift there, Zach. And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
Thank you, Dionysus.
Overflowing cup.
Now how's my favorite underworld god surviving? Zach, you're holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
Spurning a god when they give you a choice between the two in that chamber doesn't affect their hearts for you, right? Just determines which one you have to, which one harasses you. Guess I could stack it up. I was really hoping for your regular attack inflicts hangover. We'll try it. Dionysus or Aphrodite or money. Let's see what happens when I spurn Dionysus.
Why, thank you, love.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now I know that that exists. Makes me less bummed about weak.
Zag, and here I thought that we were cool. You hurt my pride there, man. I guess I'm gonna have to hurt yours.
Who's Dionysus' voice actor?
Don't take it personally, Dionysus.
Okay, there's little wine puddles everywhere. Gotcha. Basically acts as extra traps, maybe. So does that B button try to home on stuff even if I don't aim it well? Earlier I thought I kind of had to aim it for it to work. Oh, this sucks. Can you not be in that corner with all this bullshit nearby? There you are. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Game's delightful. Hey, that's what I was going for before.
Witches.
Gorgeous game with a wonderful soundtrack. Great mechanics. I already really like roguelites. It's very well polished, satisfying to play. That was a mistake. What do we get?
Hey, you all right there, Zagreus? Wouldn't do to have you die on me just moments after meeting here like this.
Cast seeks foes. So, does this project what slot it's going into? I assume that this is a passive, right? Which is infinitely stackable. I guess there's only a 3% chance for crit. But you do a lot of attacks. Let's try True Shot.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Super Giants really not into sequels. I hope they keep, whatever their next game is, I hope it has the, like, staying power of this, because I said that was my biggest bummer about Bastion and Transistor, that they were both really good and, like, way too polished for how short they were.
We meet again.
Hold it, Zagreus. I sense something. Is that?
Even they are now involved. I thought so. Nice.
I've been in contact with chaos. So even they are now involved with this.
Just because Chaos is giving me the power to crush you doesn't mean they're getting involved with this, does it?
You don't know who or what you're dealing with. Ask Nyx about them for me sometime.
I believe the boss theme starts while she's talking.
I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
Check. Shit. Hey, nice.
Got you.
Yeah, Norse sequel would be awesome. Just start cycling through. Screw God of War, just start cycling through pantheons. It's good. Egyptian pantheon. What do hot, stylized, ethnicity blind, sexuality blind gods from other mythologies look like? Just make them all day. I'll keep playing it. Let's see. Yeah, Egyptian could be really cool. Samples have a chance to drop healing items. Percent damage, striking foes from behind.
Do I still need these?
Yeah, I guess Norse is pretty well represented, that's fair.
Far above, the heat from Phlegethon, the river of flame, is faintly felt already, even as its dangers
Flame is
lie in wait.
faintly felt already.
Lovely. Let's go up. Getting warmer.
Roman's pretty much just different names for Greek mythology. You could do Shinto as well. A lot of gods and lesser species. Can I quickly see who my thing is thrown into? Oh, I guess there's a little icon above their health bar. Okay. Gotcha. Oh god. That sucks. Identified.
No. It's Hermes.
What's going on there, cuz? Can I call you cuz? Got something here for you. Should make your battles to the death end that much quicker.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Faster move speed. Foes drop their things faster. Which maybe you don't want sometimes.
Faster than ever.
Oh, I didn't see what the other one was. Oh, it was a pomegranate. Shit, that's the one I would have preferred. Oh well. Made my decision too fast. God, these bomb guys really just fuck me up bad. They can never be up. Okay, so the 20% move speed is the max move speed boost from him. Thanks for letting me know. I like the full screen lava thing, in case you didn't notice while standing in it. That's the kind of, like, crazy polish that Supergiant does.
Conveyance means show, don't tell.
The power of the gods.
Shot.
Juicy.
Tina, please. Is that already how rarity works? I wasn't clear on this. It's a Gorgon. Oh god, petrify, of course. Is rarity just like better mathematical versions of the earlier common abilities, or are they completely different abilities that are sometimes more powerful than the common ones? Arguably, obviously. Shit.
Until next time, gigantic
They
Gorgon.
did. That's a good line.
You've met your distant relatives by now. We don't all share the same demeanor nor see eye to eye.
I see.
Though all of us, I think, wish you the best.
All boons have a minimum rarity. So I guess let me ask this question. Does every common boon have a rare, epic, and legendary equivalent that has a higher base value? And then also there is a kind of boon that is a completely unique mechanic that only starts at rare, epic, or legendary? Oh, God. Game. Give me the good deflection. God, it's almost like the run where I've taken the most defensive upgrades. I've survived the longest. Funny that.
Oh, damn it.
Well, and then I died instantly. To a rando, how embarrassing.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, you know, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Sure. How do odds for boons work?
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
This is funny.
Welcome home, boy. You're late for dinner. Or breakfast, or whatever blasted meal's next.
That's all right, Father. I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment.
I've asked repeatedly for the construction of a sundial, but every time they tell me no. Can you believe it? Your impertinence with me inspires all.
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. your weapons. They shall thirst for it and drink it up.
Okay,
Not
that's
yet,
a helpful
perhaps,
tip, sir.
but soon.
Thanks.
Well, I wasn't about to drink it.
And you said that if I replace, like if I have something in my attack slot and I replace it with another boon in an attack slot, once it gives me one, that there's going to be some kind of bonus for that? Like it'll start at a higher rarity or something? I'm trying to save up for the Urns of Wealth.
Here. I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber
It already goes
has
up one
proved
step, okay.
satisfactory, dear
So it's
child.
not bad. It's basically never bad to take the upgrade.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nyx. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Nyx. That's cool.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Nice. Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Leave me alone.
What's new?
Oh yeah, I'll do that all day. Gets me really close.
That's too good a deal to pass up. It's a deal.
Where is that in my room? It doesn't stand out as much. Like the mirror flashes at you. It's in the next room to pick your keepsakes.
The mirror's grown in power. Thank you, Nyx. How else can I improve?
Deep pockets. Interesting. Raise your life total. Oh, that's cool. Reset talents. It's not that expensive either. Oh, wait. Interesting. I didn't even see the swap button. Is that what Nyx just added? Undamaged foes. And I either have one or the other, but not both, right? Oh, that's pretty cool. So that makes the purple relevant to the current run. One time per chamber. Ah.
Maybe this.
Seems cool too. Rather than pick it up. No, high confidence sounds like it's pretty good, huh? Huh. Okay.
Power.
That's pretty neat. Okay, so it does kind of shine a little bit.
A new addition to the old collection.
Attack, special, and cast. Each deal 79% damage, not empowered by a boon. Ah. So once you get the boon, you lose that. I don't care so much about that. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's a way to, like, favor a specific upgrade? Okay. So sometimes, a lot of the time so far, taking a boon has been a DPS downgrade while I've had the shackle equipped. Now let's try this for a bit.
Might help.
Try to get some other ones. I'm out of things to spend mass keys on. I can finally start spending them on weapons, right? Oh wait, no, I need 20 for talents. Okay. Hellish hubris.
One more time.
Neat. So does this count as an attack boon, or it stacks with attack boons? Looks like it stacks with them. Okay.
Don't get in my way.
But you can only have one Daedalus upgrade per slot, I assume. Oh, I could get the thing that shoots the little wave and have this flurry ability. That's cool. Not that I would want it, but...
Lord Dionysus.
You're getting somewhere, man. I understand you made it up to Asphodel before. Now that is progress. Keep it up. You keep on going, yeah?
Hey, epic.
Time to feast. Now what?
More ambrosia, please.
Heads up. Come meet my blade. Looks like a good batch.
Living the dream. Chaos Boon's also done override left side stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll give a gift to Chaos, why not?
Master Chaos, everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus. I wish to make an offering to you. Thank you for everything.
Oh yeah, Chaos seems really strong.
Of you to make attempts to tempt me with material things. You then, please in turn allow me this attempt at reciprocity.
Master Chaos.
Cosmic Egg. Cool.
I sensed a certain rumbling here within the bowels of the earth. It is as though it had ingested something that did not sit well.
Well, Chaos being a permanent stacking buff that lasts the whole round, it seems like the earlier you get a chance to do Chaos, the more you should do it. And the rooms are easy and the downside's not significant. Dash strike deals extra damage. You'll earn money kind of sucks, but the dash strike buff is pretty awesome. Previews are hidden. I don't have the thing that makes darkness heal me yet.
Well then, why not?
That's kind of cool. So it seems like the keepsakes are kind of balanced around giving you a little bit more control over what kind of run you get. So they're not like relics or whatever. Relics are the left side upgrades. It's cute.
You and me.
Great. These assholes again. Unlock, please. Thank you.
You are so fortunate to have received the boon of Dionysus prior to my own. He, the most noble and important of us all, the god of wine himself.
Different league. So what's the deal? Why isn't it just 15% reduced damage? It's because it doesn't apply to traps, presumably. I liked Passion Dash before. Now this thing makes more sense now that I've got the thing that makes me do extra damage with whatever I've thrown it into.
There's something.
Ares. Anaconda malt liquor. Well, the flavor text implied nearby enemies, but the actual mechanical ability description did not, so I wasn't clear on that.
Cries of battle.
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have,
Nice.
for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Doom. Blade Rift. So we kind of want to fill all our slots, right? Just so we start getting more interesting upgrades after that. I see.
The War God's power.
You're back. Welcome. Hey, Prince, how goes the old escape plan? Any luck?
You know, it's been alright, all things considered. Dying now and then, and it's been hard, but hey, what can you do?
Ah, well, keep your chin up. Me, why I quit trying to get out of here a while back.
I love
If I was a
Sisyphus.
fire-stepping youngster like yourself, perhaps I would have stuck to it.
They nailed his attitude.
I got you covered, Prince.
A pleasure.
Thanks, dude.
So long for now.
Hey, pomegranate.
So quiet.
Definitely Drunken Strike. I was healing. I guess I could have seen that before I took the upgrade, huh? That's too bad. I'll try to remember for next time.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Hello, Meg.
Alright, tapped out or dead? I guess not.
You won't get past me.
Because we
like
kind of
you
have,
did,
yeah.
Though I would like to see you try.
I will try.
You're a waste of time.
Well, I can see it in her, the cast ability at the top of the screen too. That's nice. Shit. Shit.
Yes. Thank you.
Gain that shit. Oh, that's nice. The next boon.
This one. Till next time, Tartarus.
Alright, let's see if we can keep this up. But I think I had the Dionysus boon and then I got like 3 pomegranates before Meg and just like nuked her.
Asphodel.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
I took a bunch of unnecessary damage.
Until I crush their bones to dust.
So I was more interested in beating her than like getting out of there with full health. I just started, so I'm not really beyond this area. I may have gotten to the boss of this area in the early access stream a couple years ago, but I don't remember.
Kill me, I kill you.
You know, I guess the B button is almost instant. I don't think it's actually using up a tick that I could have spent using a different attack.
More trouble. Oh, good.
Yeah, he says that too.
Grant me strength.
So I'm guessing the damage delay on Doom matters for some other abilities.
Palm power.
Palm power, indeed.
Gorgons.
Wretched Thug. It bolds a new thing. That's cool. Probably, we're gonna play this again tomorrow. I'll sit through the codex really quick, so it'll be fun to read whenever there's a small new entry. Just catch up on the ones that I haven't read yet.
Hello, Mega Gorgon. I can't.
Fuck! That was bad. Shielded enemies immune to hangover. Oh no, it looks like it's landing. Shit. Didn't think I was in range of that. Oh, I guess it's that whole red circle, isn't it? That's unfortunate. A waste.
Don't let it go to your head.
You reached the flames of Asphodel. Well done. You may have quite a distance still to go, but having crossed through Tartarus is no small step, cousin.
Cast. Fall. Resist trap damage.
Wave makers.
They're aptly named. I'm guessing the bonus from having your cast in something does not count for hangover damage.
I bet Charon's going to want all this.
Key with boss, mini boss. Mini bosses don't necessarily imply that anything about the reward in the room is better, right? Like it's not going to give you like 2 keys or something. I like that you're allowed to be on the fire for a second before it starts to hurt you. Or the lava, rather. I like the slight homing effect on that too. And the slowdown when you finish the room. He's used to some amount of heat.
Farthest I've come.
Appreciate that little comment. Oh, I missed an inspect. It's okay. Next time, Gadget.
Hello?
This guy's cool looking.
Great.
Okay, so he does a jumpy thing. It's the Neon Hydra, but it's a Bone Hydra. That makes sense.
Got you.
Kill the other heads before I can hurt him, I think. Phase 3, right? Yeah. That's pretty short. I didn't realize how short it was before, yikes. Multiple jumps, eh? Hey, nice. Getting some pretty high heart rate.
What an
Here.
easy win!
Cutting it close.
Should fetch me something.
Don't walk in the lava now. Yes, we'll take that.
Pushing.
Extra damage versus armor. That's cool.
Looks handy.
How many encounters are in a region? Okay, so this will never get you to the boss, right? Not that I don't think bosses have armor in that way. Haven't anything else to spend money on, and I lose it when I die, so may as well.
One more floor. Done.
I love the animation of the sound. Oh, pretty.
The fields of Elysium.
Of course. In the bosom of Abraham, the slightly less shitty part of Hades.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium.
The artist really, he gotta let us do some green, guys. Alright, Elysian Fields.
Forth luxuriantly, all about the fire-stepping prince.
Luxuriantly? Really?
That's new.
Bright swords.
Oh, it's
I'm out. That one's rearming. He's fully recovered. That eyeball, is that him?
That seems bad. Or do they like come back if you don't kill the eyeball or something? I wish this would jump to the thing that it added the entry for. I think that's what it's supposed to do.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Cast a large explosive, burst into festive fog. Stuns foes in the area every 0.25 seconds. Ooh. Good for rooms, not so good for... but the hangover that they spread isn't the hangover that they had. So I wonder how that works if they have bad stacks of hangover, if those bad stacks of hangover stack with my good stacks of hangover. That makes sense. I need health right now, even though this is probably more interesting long term. Oh really? They stack? Oh, I'll take a nap then. Screw the health.
Strongbows.
So you gotta kill the eyeball or they come back? Is that how that works? Power.
Delicious.
Goes up to 6 spread. 1.9 seconds. Guess that can work on bosses since bosses tend to have ads. Oh, lame, Kami. Shit. Benedict, not a good time, buddy. Let's stand in front of the monitor. Please move, Ben. Shit. Well, I was lucky. Glad I had that up then.
For safekeeping.
Yeah, I wonder it's not showing me these new enemies. Could get more hangover stack stuff. Dionysus stacks with everything else, but the thing I get, or not Dionysus, Daedalus. But what I get from him might not be something that's great with my current flurry ability. I'll keep going on this run. Oh.
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
My man.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Wait, you're not the champion of
Mysterious.
Elysium. You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
Come get destroyed. Oh shit, that was an accident. Thanks. Shit. Oh, I thought I still had God Boost. That's too bad. That was a really good run. Alright, well, I don't think I can get too far to another attempt here.
Rather hard.
So I'll talk to everybody and then we'll probably wrap. There'll be more Hades tomorrow.
Welcome back. It's
Yo.
usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Oh, really?
Glad to keep things interesting.
You don't have to finish a run. That's good to know. Thank you. Sleep is the cousin of death.
Your enemy is not the wretched dead, and not your father, lad. It is the underworld itself. It has been fashioned to prevent escape. You must have seen by now how all the chambers seem to rearrange themselves.
Sure have.
The underworld itself. My enemy. I'll do my best anticipating its surprises, sir. You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.
Oh, please.
Was the head pats for Cerberus like added after it wasn't in there at the very beginning of the game in early access?
Megarod tells me that you surpassed her well out there. How utterly embarrassing for her, to say the least.
I suppose you're going to punish her in some cruel fashion, then?
Oh, I've already seen to that, of course. You think she volunteered to deal with you? Nobody did. That's how ignoble a task it is.
That's strangely comforting to know.
Ignoring you with his paperwork. It's great. Here we go.
Let's make it happen. I'll have to keep an eye out for this next time out there.
So now just break all the urns from this point forward, basically.
House contractor, my good shade, have yet another job for your distinguished team.
You are distracting me.
Oh, it's just a specific room that has coins in it? I see, thanks.
Get where I can see you.
Oh, I didn't notice this on the back. That's
An
awesome.
intricately crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
He's not really that great.
Keep it down.
Notice the turtle. It's great. Nice little touch there.
Nix, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Gentle being.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, whilst a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think.
What do you want from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you. You stay the hell away while I'm off duty.
What's for sale?
200 gemstones, a diamond. Oh, for pricier renovations. Okay. I guess this is just kind of a cool way to give you lots of things to work toward once you've got all the mechanical upgrades. Duty.
I can be more.
There's a lie down prompt in the bedchamber. More money per run. I guess having at least one more is pretty cheap. Okay. So basically, if something is really cheap to buy, probably should just go ahead and grab it, I guess, right?
Let's try this.
So this is great for everything but the bosses. Shadow Presence is still pretty good on bosses. Okay.
Excellent.
It is the dead of night, or the approximation of it in the realm of Hades. Prince of the underworld Zagreus rises from a fitful slumber, with much mischief on his mind.
Mischief? Me? I was just going to have a little look through Father's stuff.
All is quiet at this time. Ever-dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
Lower your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
He ventures toward the stately throne of his lord father, half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
He does not know exactly what he seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his lord father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son.
Of course not.
But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world,
so she doesn't have to be here for half the game.
Heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of
Makes
the
sense.
letter, written in his mother's hand.
His mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this
That's
Persephone,
cute.
that she's my mother? But Father always said that Nyx was
Nice.
He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Yeah, it's funny.
Thus did
And then
the
he can
prince
hear it.
discover, inadvertently, the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by chance, this did occur.
Beautiful.
Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
Oh, Persephone notably did not comment on him in the letter.
Why? You're... Nix, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now you know. But only half the truth. I can explain the
Am I the
rest.
son of Zeus and Persephone? Because that would be the full truth. Every hero's got to be a son of Zeus.
Mother,
No, I don't actually think so.
I wonder, will you even remember me?
Alright, so saving is happening constantly on every screen, or do I have to start a run to be able to back out and keep all of that?
That's a new one.
Enter cascades without losing health. Oh. It's not guaranteed to get one, but... each time you exit a room. Okay.
Family. Death is your only family. Death and I.
Death and me.
Best get accustomed to the both
It's called
of
a
us.
grammatical hypercorrection, Hades.
No, not on your life.
Alright, cool. Oh, collect reward to safely quit.
Time to tune up this sword.
Oh, I like this. Curse Slash, yeah. Give that a try.
Stygius grows stronger.
Can't absorb any real damage here.
My keepsake from chaos will protect me. Where am I?
I trust the small round catalyst which I provided you has been of value, son of Hades. It is my hope
We're past time. I'm just trying to get a clean save here.
inducing them on a more frequent interval.
Cannot collect this for seconds afterward. Gain your health back. I might take that, actually. Seems pretty good.
Certainly.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Just need to not die. Okay, still have to do one more room, apparently. Oh, I didn't know that was going to be a cutscene earlier with the sleeping.
Dead to the last.
Here we go. All right. Future Marstead, I guess you're playing tomorrow, so you don't need a ton of notes, but you have an ability right now that lets you heal, and the penalty was that your max health went way down. So if you can survive 2 more rooms, play really carefully, you'll get a big health boost, and that should help quite a bit. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Thanks, folks. God, the cat's trying to knock my monitor